Hello everybody. Sorry about that. Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. I just choked again as we just barely started the live stream here. Welcome StantinGaming, welcome buddy. Thank you very much for joining guys. Welcome to yet another live stream. We're gonna be having a little bit of fun today. I'm actually watching the other camera just yet. I haven't really got used to the fact that we have two cameras now. And we're gonna be having the members trying to switch between them the way they choose, I guess, the way they enjoy that. If you guys are a member in the chat, you don't want to switch to the cam 1 or cam 2, make sure you use the command in the chat, exclamation cam 1 or exclamation cam 2. And you're gonna be able to switch between them depending on which one you want to use. I guess I'm also gonna have to pay attention here on the actual screen itself, so I know which camera I'm supposed to chat with, just so I don't talk to the other camera while the other one is active. But that being said, guys, thank you all very much for joining yet another live stream here. We're going to be watching, we're going to be building a little bit more Stantin Sasquatch. I actually spent quite a bit of time last night preparing the Sawmill. And I'm guessing quite a few of you guys have already seen the Sawmill at work. I got it to actually function the way it should function. And I'm quite happy with the result. I think I'm also gonna have to activate some sort of a sound so that when you guys are changing the camera, I can also kind of know which camera is supposed to check out. Because for example, right now, Mateo just changed to the first camera, so we're gonna be sticking with this one. Hopefully I'm gonna get used to this one. I'm really happy that it's finally working because in the previous live stream it wasn't working properly. But yeah, that being said, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all very much for joining on another live stream. And let's just do this. Let's just keep on building up the world of Sneaky Sasquatch here. As I actually become quite addicted to this little game here. Let me tell you guys, definitely Dreams has become one of my favorite things to do. If I'm not playing any games, I just enjoy actually making games myself. Hi, Sean Sandy. Hey, surprise, Stantin. I can't come today for a couple 5 minutes today. Welcome, buddy. Thank you very much for joining, dudes. As you guys know, in the previous live stream, we had an issue here with this thing not disappearing. And now, as you guys can see, I actually fixed it. Whenever we're leaving here, we can actually go ahead and hear. We can actually go ahead and see the knock symbol disappearing. And this one is also going to be stuck to the actual door, the thing you're trying to interact with. And I feel like this feels a little bit better. And if you are going to knock, as you guys can see, it is working. So I'm really happy with the results so far. DV8 Outdoors, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. Jody, hello, and welcome. We got Fly Cruiser. We got Muchiro is cool. I absolutely love your names, guys. You guys have some really awesome games on the, some really awesome names on the YouTube here. As you guys can see, my name is not really that creative as yours is. My name is just Stantin, my own name. Alright. Also, another thing that you're going to be able to do, Mateo, as a member, you're going to be able to change the music. For example, if you don't like this music, you can go ahead and type in the chat exclamation next or exclamation previous if you like a song and go back to it. Alright, Stantin, is the music a little loud? Oh, the music is a little loud. Alright, hold up, sorry about that. I'm going to make it a little bit lower so that we can also enjoy the game here. And, enjoy the entire stream, not just the actual game itself. Alright, so this is kind of how the first part of the mountain is going to look like, right? From here, we're going to just jump on the ski lift and just go all the way to the top. Now, I also changed the water. This looks definitely much better than the water we had previously. This one is just the water that has been created by a dreamer, I guess. And I just decided to go with it because I love the look of it. Other than this, I think I'm going to go back into the sawmill over here. To continue the work over there that we have done. You guys will see just about right now that it is almost completed. Let me go into edit mode here. Current auto. I think this is the one that we gotta go with, yeah. No, you don't have to type in hashtag music. Just type in hashtag exclamation next or exclamation previous. You don't have to type in the music word in order to change the music. Alright, so let me go with over here. I want to just disable the music in the game that we have so far because we don't need this one. We already have music in the distance, right? Alright, so this is how the Sawmill is looking. As you guys can see, it is looking exactly like a Sneaky Sasquatch, and it's also functioning. As you guys can see, I have already created a band here that's going to take the wood through the Sawmill itself, cut it in pieces, and then take it inside the actual Sawmill. But of course, you gotta make sure you don't sit on it because if that's gonna happen, you're gonna die. If you get touched by the saw itself, there you're gonna die. Mateo, if you want to change the music, buddy, don't use caps, just small words. I think I'm going to add that as a feature in the Leon board here so that it also considers the... yeah, let me go with the triggers. Let's go with case sensitive. No, it's not case sensitive, so it should change. I think it actually changed, if I'm not mistaken, because case sensitive wasn't active. Alright, so the saw has actually cut me, and as you can see, the wood is making its way all the way up here, which is exactly as I wanted to have. Where's Mr. Trash Bear? Mr. Trash Bear is right over here. We added him in. We added the bear in. I just didn't add any quests to him just yet. This is just a copy-paste of the other bear that we have back at home. I did went ahead and make him black to be a little bit different to the other one. But yeah, look at that. We can actually interact with them, have a little bit of chat with this fella, and grab some quests from him eventually. Which is definitely something that's going to happen as we keep on going with the game here. But at the moment, I haven't really done any quests. We do see an exclamation mark above his head, which means he is going to have some quests active. So that's going to be how it's going to look like. We're going to get chopped up into pieces. Yes, if you do sit on the saw, this thing is going to cut you down. Now, what I want to try to work on today, I want to try and make the system work here, right? I want to make sure if I hit a button, we can actually stop and start the sawmill here, because at the moment this thing is automatically starting and we don't want it to start up like that, right? Stantin, command cam2 command is not working. Is it not working? Did you actually use it? I mean, you just use it right now, so it should be changed into cam2. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's not functioning for some reason. Disable while in the edit modes. Cam2, let's see. It should be working though. As you guys have seen, the Cam1 has worked, so Cam2 should also be working. For some reason, it just doesn't want to listen. It's probably gonna have like a timer on it or something like that. No, it has no timer actually on it. So it should be working just great. But I'm not quite sure exactly why. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Just keep on trying, I guess, Mateo. And we are gonna test it out. Keep on typing it in the chat and we'll see. Alright, let's see here. So, as you guys can see, the wood has made it all the way to this side. It's also stopping, because this is where we're gonna be able to, I guess, transform it into this type of wood and grab it for ourselves. Now, this is kind of the way the sawmill is looking. And I'm really, really happy with the result. We also have a fridge over here that's getting the lights turned on and off as we open it up and close it back up. I think what I'm gonna be doing here with the fridge, I'm probably gonna add like some hidden things inside it, so that we're gonna be able to collect that stuff if we open up the fridge and search through it. So that's gonna be a little bit of work I'm gonna have to do in here. I also worked on the RV, right? So we have the RVs over here. And another great thing is that if I do make my way inside the RV, you can actually hear the sound going a little bit muffled out as you are inside the building, right? And the outside sounds are not really as powerful as they are right now. And it works just great. Man, let me tell you, making games in dreams is just a dream. It's just so good. I'm having a blast with this. Now, another thing that I gotta do, and I'm noticing... Let me go into edit mode here for a second. I want to go inside the sawmill itself, into the settings of it. And I want the sound of the sawmill only to be heard when you're close to this side, right? And I don't want the sound to be heard all around the actual place here, the lumber mill. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate the 3D panning. There we go. I'm also going to go ahead and make sure I get the auto radius. I mean, I do want to hear this thing from quite far away. That's gonna be the fade zone, and this is gonna be the radius. Let me test it out. Let's see. So of course, if you are close to it, we can hear it. But as I make my way further away from it, you can barely hit it now. Okay, so you can hear it up to here. That's quite far away actually. But I like it that the sound is kind of getting a little bit lower as we get a little bit further away from it. So that's exactly what I wanted to get from the game. Yeah, I think I gotta... I think I gotta reduce the auto radius just a little bit though. Just like maybe that. Let's test it out now. Okay, so now you can like hear here. And this is the point where we're gonna get hearing it, I guess. Okay, I guess that's fine enough. And if I go inside here, we are gonna be able to hear it, of course, which is great. If I get to the bear, let's test this out and see. What console is this on? This is on the PlayStation. You can play it on the PlayStation 4 or 5. Alright, so you cannot hear it as we are at the bear. I think I do want to hear it as we are at the bear, but very, very faintly. So let me get this one to maybe 42%. I cannot hear it. Let me get it to 44% maybe? Alright, I think I can hear it here, so this is perfect. How much does a PS4 cost? I don't know. It depends on where you live and what the prices are where you live. Vapor the Sea Wing. Thank you very much, buddy. That's really kind of you. That's a really kind thing to say, buddy. Cheers. Alright, so what else do we have to do here? We gotta add... I mean, I wanted to add the office spaces inside here, inside this spot. But I think I don't want to add any office spaces inside this room. I feel like this room is going to be just a resting room for the workers, I guess, in here. So I'm not going to add anything else. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to add another sofa. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to jump into this sofa. Actually, hold up. Let me grab this stool. There we go. Let me bring this one over here and place it in between these two things. Just like that. Right over here. Just like that. Make sure it's going to be up against the wall. Rotate it a little bit. And this should be fine. There we go. We got two sofas in here. This is going to be a little bit different than the actual game that we know, right? Just because I'm going to try to design the look of this a little bit differently. Now, another thing that we haven't done, though, I haven't added any information on the lockers, right? You can't go inside the lockers. You guys can see I have the doors working, but I haven't added any functions on the lockers so that we can actually open them up as we get close to them. At the moment, almost everything is working here perfectly. We have the trees surrounding the entire place here, which is great. My graphics memory here is a little bit too low, as you guys can see. The actual Sawmill here has taken a lot of the graphics. And this entire thing, if I delete it and add it back in again, you guys are gonna see that it's gonna add and bring in a lot of information here. Yeah, look at that. If I delete it, we're getting 49% back. If I bring it back, we're getting plus 49%. So this thing has been created by me from the scratch, and that's why it's taking so much graphics quality. I tried to reduce the graphics quality a little bit so that the game allows me to keep on adding things inside it, but I wasn't really successful at it. I guess I'm gonna have to keep on working a little bit harder on that to get it to look the way we want it to look. But for now, I'm pretty happy with the result of the look of the Sawmill. I feel like it's exactly what I was planning on creating here. Can we get this one on the Xbox? Unfortunately not, no, because Dreams, this one is created in Dreams, right? An engine, a game engine called Dreams. And Dreams is only available on the PlayStation. So unfortunately, this is not available for the Xbox. Alright, let me add a few more trees over here to close this up, and then we're going to start adding in, of course, the fog. Now, when it comes to trees, I can still multiply quite a lot of them because we do have a lot of graphics gameplay memory, and that's going to be what we're affecting here when we're copy and pasting these already implemented elements. Let me go on with this one. With there, you have a PS4. Then if you have Dreams installed on your PS4, then you're going to be able to play this one. When it's going to be finished, though, keep in mind, this thing is not published just yet because I still have quite a bit of work to do here before I'm going to be able to finish this up. It is definitely not available just yet because I'm still working on it, of course. And it's going to be out when it's going to be ready because, as you guys know, I'm not a game developer. I'm not making any money by creating this. All I'm doing is just making it for fun. So it is going to be out when it's going to be done. That's all I'm going to say. Is Dreams free? No, Dreams is not free. Alright, let me go ahead and grab me this, and this should be all good. Perfect, let me collect me a few more trees on this side to close this up as well eventually. Alright, I think this should do. Let me go ahead and get me the mist here, right? The fog that we have. Let me get this one copy-pasted quite a few times just to unravel the whole Sawmill here. If your name is too long, call me Fly. Fly Cruiser. I mean, Fly Cruiser is not a really long name. I'm not gonna say the other one, but Fly Cruiser is, I think it's good enough. I don't think it's long enough. And I kind of like the name as well. It sounds nice. Alright, let's go with 90 degrees on this stuff like that. Hold up, let's go with 90 degrees. Hold up, buddy, come on. There we go. Hold up, let me get a little bit further away from the screen here so that I can move my hand a little bit better. Now again, Matteo, if you want to go with Cam 2 command so that we can switch to Cam 2 and to have everybody seeing how I'm actually using the controller to create this stuff, that would be great. Alright, let's see here. Let me reduce the size of this up to here maybe. Just like that. This one a little bit to the left. Perfect. Alright, let me also copy paste it once again and bring it over to this side, I guess. Why can I not bring it over properly? No, not that. I need this. There we go. Perfect. We are gonna bring it over a little bit to the left. I cannot wait for PlayStation 5 to have the Move controllers created for the PlayStation 5, because at the moment the Move controllers that they have, those ones only work for the PlayStation 4. I had those ones, but I cannot get them to work on the PlayStation 5. And since I'm only playing on the PlayStation 5, I couldn't use them at all. So I'm hoping that they will finally add those Move controllers for the PS5 so I can get them and be able to control in Dreams here a little bit easier than I am with an actual controller itself. So hopefully that's gonna come out very soon as well. I know that they have advertising, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw an image of how that looks. And I kind of really enjoyed the look of it. So hopefully they're gonna come out with it pretty soon so I can start implementing it into my build here on Dreams. Alright, we got that going. Perfect. Let me keep on adding a little bit more of this mist on this side. I guess this one's gonna go like right about here. Settings. And reduce. Oh god, what did I do there? And reduce this one to up to the side. Perfect. Bring it over here. That's more like it. Now, as I was saying, I wanted you guys to see how I'm actually using, that's why I switched myself to the secondary camera. I'm using a control to build all this, right? Which is not really that easy. But if I could actually have two of those Move controllers that the PlayStation have, and using and building everything with those controllers is much, much easier than building it with the controller. So hopefully that's what I was talking about here. So hopefully PlayStation is going to come out with those things very, very soon. I'm really, really hoping. What are we making? I'm trying to make a little bit of fog here for... Oh god. I'm trying to make a little bit of fog here around the map. Around this level, right? So that we're not going to be able to see the edges. When you're playing the game, you don't want to see the edges of the world. And that's kind of what I'm trying to build up on this side. So let me just finish up building the fog around the map. Just like that. What about PC VR? I do not have a PC VR. And also this is not available for PC, so I couldn't really do anything. Also, keep in mind I'm not really playing any any VR games. And the reason we're not playing any VR games on this channel is because I actually get quite a lot of motion sickness. I tried it, I didn't like that at all, and I just stopped, I just altogether stopped using VR. I'm really not a big fan of VR, not at all. At least not at the moment. Hopefully in the future the VRs are gonna get a little bit better, and we're gonna be able to not get any more motion sickness, because for me, it's just not a way to go. It's just absolutely destroying me if I'm using a VR device. Absolutely destroying me. I guess I could go as far as saying that I could easily just puke if I play for about a few hours on VR. Hold up, you know what I want to do? Let me go ahead and lock in the grass and the dirt so that we don't accidentally move it, because I keep on connecting to it eventually. And I want to connect to the fog. Perfect. Let me drag the fog here a little bit this side. And we just need 2 more fogs on this side, 1 and 1 on that side, and that should be it. Another thing that we got to do, I see that we got to increase the dirt at the top here so that we can close this up as well. I think the VR I actually played in the past was a PlayStation 5 VR. Yeah, that's the one I tested out quite a long time ago. I got really dizzy playing it, and since then I'm never gonna play it again. I just decided that it's not for me. Alright, hold up. Let me bring this one over to the right. Just like that. Put it over here. Go into its settings. And now, let me edit the shape of it. So this is going to go all the way to that side. And to this side is a little bit too long, but I guess that's fine. We're going to leave it up to there. Perfect. And finally, one more is going to go on the other side. And we should be done with all this fog system here. Go, buddy. Let me also go ahead and rotate this one 90 degrees this way. It's gonna go up to, I guess, over there. And another thing that I want to do. Hold up, let me drag it over here, just like that. And reduce the size of this one, just like that. Alright, we got all the fog around, and if I'm going to test it out... Hey, Hamster Studios, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining, buddy. I keep on watching that camera, although I keep on forgetting that that one is on. So I got to kind of figure out a system here. Whenever I'm switching cameras, or whenever the members are switching the cameras, I should get like some notification or something telling me which camera I should check out. Because apparently this one is the one that's active at the moment. So, look at this. This is what the fog is doing, right? It's kind of blocking us from seeing the edge of the world. And that's kind of what I want this game to show us right now, right? We do have over here, we cannot see the edge of that world. But what if I go behind the sawmill? Hold on, let me check it out. I actually cannot go through there because I don't have a door just yet. We got to add in a door. So I am going to take this path through here. Alright, so if I check out the edge of the world here, we cannot see it, which is great. We, of course, also cannot see the grass on top of this, but I'm still going to create it just because we can. And we can kind of barely see the edge of the cliff here. So let me also fix this up. Let me go into the settings. Let me copy-paste this one a few times so that we don't see the edge of it anymore. Just like that. Rotate. There we go, buddy. The sawmill looks really good, yeah, I agree. I worked last night until about 6 AM on it. And then I love it that it's also functional, right? It's not only just looking great, but it's also functioning. The wood on it is actually moving, which is great. That's exactly the result that I wanted to get from it. Alright, bring this one over, put it a little bit lower like that. Alright, and that's gonna be it, because you're not gonna be able to see it. And another thing that I was gonna do, of course, I was saying, I want to also go back into the grass. There we go, and let me go ahead and copy. Actually, I'm not gonna copy paste the grass. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. Grab me the color green over here. Grab me this tool. Make like a huge. Let's go with a. Maybe like a disc. Yeah, let's go with a... let's go with a square, never mind. Right over here. There we go. Let me remove that tool. Captain Underpants. Captain Underpants, he's out. You stayed up until 1 AM watching Captain Underpants. Wow. That's the vote right there. Hold up, let me get this one at the top here a little bit, because we got to remove its size of it because it's way too big at the moment. So let me get it like just about that. Let me lower it down once again. So over here. Hold up, let me go with the precision tool again. Just like that. And let's add a little bit of grass. to the top here. Now, this one is not going to be visible. I really don't have to do this, but I'm doing it just in case somebody finds a way to climb up here. Or at least climb up higher somewhere and be able to see this not perfect hole here. So I just want to fill this up with a little bit of grass, just like that. Nope. Get that going over here. Lower it down some more. Nobody. I want it coming this way. There we go. And now I'm gonna jump into it, grab this tool, reverse it, and make sure I'm gonna get rid of some of it right over here so that we don't see it from a distance. That's all I want to do. Alright, so that's not gonna be visible anymore. That corner is not gonna be visible anymore. Let me go up to here, get rid of this stuff. There we go, a little bit of that, get rid of it. And a little bit right over here. Let me also remove this tool so that we can be a little bit more precise with my movement here. As guys again can see, I am actually using my controller in order to do all this work, and it's not really that easy to do. That's why I keep on saying that I cannot wait for the motion sensors, motion controllers to come out for the PS5, because I would definitely love to have those and using them on the PlayStation here. The ultimate gaming bro, please do not spam, buddy. Please do not spam. For some reason, I do have a system of putting these spammers in standby for a little bit until they calm down. But for some reason, it's not working. I'm not quite sure exactly why it's not working sometimes. Benjamin, welcome, buddy. Welcome to Livestream. Thank you very much for joining, buddy. Right, we got a few trees over here that we're gonna copy paste just to make this look interesting, as we're seeing it from the bottom. Let me add a few more trees over here. Just like that. These ones are going to be a little bit visible from the distance. And now we're really close to finishing up the sawmill here. We're just making the lumber mill. I did do a lot of work on the sawmill itself, making it work as a sawmill and chopping down a tree. The animation of the chopping down the tree is working, of course, right? We are kind of getting the tree going through it, but I haven't really figured out how to actually chop down that tree and bring it to us as a smaller piece of tree. I think I kind of have an idea of how I could get that to work, because I kind of want to have the full process of a wood, right, making its way to us. For example, we're getting the wood as it is as a cylinder, because that's kind of how the trees are looking, right? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So we have these cylinder pieces, right, of wood. If I'm gonna put the pieces of wood in here, then they're gonna go through the mill. As they cross through this mechanism here, they're gonna be transformed into this. And then once this one goes through this thing, it's gonna be transformed, or maybe, yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly. As this thing is going through the solid cell, it's probably gonna be chopped into pieces. And then as it makes its way through this thing, it's going to be laminated and it's going to look like this. That's kind of my plan, right? That's kind of one of the plan I'm having here. I'm hoping it's going to work, though. I'm really hoping it's going to work. It is going to take a lot of work because, as you guys can imagine, just getting that wood to look from this to this, it takes a little bit of animation and a little bit of a trickery, but it can definitely be done. Benjamin, what device is this? This is on the PlayStation. It's created in a game called Dreams on the PlayStation. Alright, so these are the pieces of wood that we have over here. And I want to just place one piece of wood in this thing. As soon as it goes through this yellow thing, I want it to transform into this board, right? Into this straight up board. The board is then going to be chopped down in two pieces. And then as we go through this one, I want it to be laminated. So that's kind of the process I want to have on it. Is it okay for me to call it Stan? Do as you please, buddy. Now, these ones are not going to be rotating because this is where I want the wood to stop, right? This is the end of the process line. Okay, let's keep her going here. Now, I see that the edge of the world is now looking much better. Now, another thing that I'm noticing, I think I'm supposed to add a few more trees up to this end because I can kind of see the edge of the world here Yeah, we definitely don't want that. So let me fix this up right now. So if I go right over here... Oh, you know what I did? I think if I'm not mistaken, I lowered down the grass on the entire wall. Yeah, look at that, because we don't have any more grass. So, let me jump back in the grass. Let me raise the whole thing back up. Hopefully I can figure out how high I want it to be. This is way too high. It has to be like about here, I think. There we go. And now I'm gonna jump into the grass and only roll lower down this one, not the entire thing. Alright, perfect. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm also gonna go ahead and lock it in place so that we don't mess it up again by mistake. When is the new update in Sneaky Sasquatch, Stantin? I wish I knew, buddy. I wish I knew. Alright, so now we can see the grass over here, but we can still see the edge of the world, which is not something I want to happen. Now, another thing that I want to do, I'm noticing that the size of the grass is way too big, so I'm going to reduce its size, as this is taking way too much graphics power. So let me get this one to about there. Let me do the same for the dirt. Just like that, lower it down. We don't need it to be that big. And then I'm gonna go back into the actually, yeah, let me just get that one going and increase the size of the grass here just a little bit, because we do have to add a few more trees to this side. So let me jump into the tree lines. Let me copy paste all of these trees on this side and bring them over to right over here. Alright, perfect. And now, if I jump into Sasquatch, there we go. We cannot see the edge of the world anymore. That is what I wanted. Perfect. I think the new update is for lease sign right next to the new store. I mean, the new update is probably going to be the story mode. I'm pretty sure about it. But one can only dream of or guess what could happen. What else could happen in the updates. Mateo, can you help him with... Yes, buddy, you can definitely be a mod, because you've been helping the channel grow quite a lot. And you've also been a really, really good boy, buddy. So thank you very much for offering to be a moderator. There we go. You just got yourself a moderator. Hopefully you're gonna clean up the chat here from the spammers. But please do not ban any spammers. Just maybe put them in timeout for a few seconds, for 1 minute max, I guess, and that's about it. Try to also... be gentle with the people in the chat, because people are just learning how to use live streams, I guess, because not many people are spending time in during the live streams. Alright, let me jump into the actual Sawmill here and try to finish this build up. Another thing that we gotta add, right? We gotta add the fence, continue the fence up to this side so that we cannot cross through here. And also add a door to this thing, of course. Alright, let me select these three. Kim, you love my live stream. Thank you very much, and thank you for joining. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, let's go with 90% over here, just like that. This one's gonna be added up to here, I guess. There we go. Yeah, just be diligent, Mateo, with the people you're trying to, I guess, make sure they're not gonna spam too much. If they do spam like crazy, then go ahead and put them in timeout. But never ban. If there's gonna be somebody that you want to ban, I'm gonna probably do it myself. Just put them in timeout a little bit. If they do, go ahead and spam too much. I did have a bot that had to do that automatically, but for some reason it's not working. I'm not quite sure exactly why. Alright, let me jump back in here and get another fence going up to that, so that nobody can cross through. We don't really need that many mods. I think Mateo is going to be enough as a mod. I'm only trying to add in mods that are present in the live streams. Quite a lot of my live streams, actually, I should say. Alright, another thing that we got to go here. Apparently, we got to get rid of this stuff. I barely didn't see this glitch here. Almost didn't see it, but we now fixed it. Perfect. Let's get rid of it. There we go. And we do have a little bit here that we got to get rid of as well. I am going to leave that one, but I'm going to remove these ones instead. Alright, I think this looks great. Another thing that we gotta keep on going here. We are gonna have to add in a few bushes to the side of the sawmill on this side, right over here. So let me jump into the bushes themselves. Just like that. There we go. Let me add in the bushes on this side. What we're doing right now, we're just trying to fill up the entire sawmill with a lot of resources, right? To make it look great. Let me add like 3 patches of these bushes, I guess, to fill up this empty spot. Keep in mind, we are kind of in a forest right now at the sawmill, right? So everything is going to be as intended by God. Wild, a really wild forest here. That's what we need to create. It's really nice to see a wider view of the area. Thank you very much, buddy. This is kind of something, actually, thank you very much, buddy, with that camera. I gotta figure out which camera I'm supposed to chat with because I keep on getting confused by the cameras here. Yeah, I just decided to go with 2 cameras and have the members changing them, well, depending on whichever they want to see. So the members can always go ahead and change the camera view. Because we have only 2 views at the moment, but maybe in the future I'm going to have like 3. I don't know. It depends on how many cameras the live streams or my PC is going to support. I do have a really powerful computer, so it should support multiple cameras here as we keep on going. But for now, let me add a few more of these bushes to make this forest look a little bit more alive. Your videos are so good. Thank you very much, buddy. That's a really good thing to hear from you guys watching my videos because I'm putting a lot of work in these videos. Every single day I'm spending on making videos. Every single day. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, and I go to sleep like really, really late at night, I just work on making videos. Stantin, my brother thinks that the next update in Stinky Sasquatch will become a mayor. That would be actually a good prediction. That is definitely a possibility. Definitely could be, for sure. But I also feel like Mr. Pimpleton is probably going to escape. That's also probably going to happen as well. Alright, let me add another bush right over here. Ooh, a little bit higher, buddy. There we go. Let me add in a few more of these bushes to beautify this area a little bit more. There we go. Make it more interesting because Sasquatch is going to be passing by. Hold up, buddy. Raise this one up. Whenever I need help with Sneaky Sasquatch, I come to this channel. That is so good to hear, buddy. It's really good to hear that my videos are helping so many people up. Because I've seen a lot of you guys being stuck with so many tricks that you just couldn't figure out how to do in the game. And although the game Sneaky Sasquatch feels easy sometimes, it does have some tricky things that you gotta work a lot to figure out how it works. India Kang, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, go up to here. Perfect. Switch this one up here like that. And it should be all good. Alright, let's see. What else? What else can we do here? I might become a member next week. Fly Cruiser, thank you very much, buddy, for considering to support the channel and become a member. That's really kind of you, buddy. Cheers, mate. Benjamin, can you get a shout out? Yes, Benjamin. Thank you very much for joining, buddy. Alright, so this is kind of the look of the sawmill so far. Let me know if you guys like the look of it. Let me also switch on this camera right over here so that we can see what else I'm going to be working on. So this is the other side of the sawmill, right, that we're supposed to be working on. Now, I noticed another thing that I should have fixed, and that is this door. This door should actually be green. So let me go ahead and make this door green over here. Like in Sneaky Sasquatch. There we go. Let me go into the settings of it. I actually think this door has been painted on, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this door has actually been painted on. So I could also make it green by simply doing that. Oh, but I don't want to turn that green. Why is only that one turning green? I don't get it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we are gonna have to paint out the knob here, and then yeah, we are gonna just paint out the knob, but the rest of it is gonna be green like this. It's probably a little bit too much green, so let's go with a darker green, maybe like that. Yeah, that's much better like that. All right, perfect. That is looking like the door we want to have. Another thing that I want to do, of course, as I was saying, I want to make the knob here for the door gray. So let's go with gray on this thing. Let me go with the spray. And for some reason, it's not allowing me to make it gray. It's not allowing me to make the knob gray. Oh, because the color is not gray. Is it? It's still not working. What the heck? It's so annoying when it's not working. Yeah, I think it's because of this. Because you guys can see it is gray. Right, in that case, you know what? I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm not gonna change the color of it just because this one is brought over from the Dreamiverse. And apparently it is kind of messed up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm just gonna grab the door itself and copy paste this other side, because we are gonna have to get the door to this side as well. Just like that. It is gonna have to be like in the middle of the sawmill, right over here. There we go. Let me get to the left. Another thing that we gotta work on is making a hole through the actual wall here. Alright, so let me go with this. Let me go with the square tool. Let me go with this tool. Let me choose white and cut. Alright, perfect. It's gonna have to be actually square. There we go. And let's make a hole through here. Yep, that's how it's gonna look. Perfect. Man, my graphics memory is going down so much. We don't really have that much percentage here to work with. But hopefully I can finish this with the graphics percentage that has remained. Alright, let's get that going. Actually, let me get this one going all the way to the bottom, so we can go through the door. I guess it's gonna go up to there, like that, yeah. Alright, hold up. Let me go ahead and open up the door here. Just like that. So that we can see what's happening behind the door, right? And fix it up. There we go. And remove this part as well. Perfect. Let me now go back here and close this hole up. There we go. And next up, we gotta switch these ones. We gotta make sure these are a little bit smaller. There we go, buddy. Shadow Gaming, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Hold up, let me zoom out so that we can do this a little bit better. There we go, just like that. All right, there's another one here that I gotta make a little bit smaller. Mateo, you're doing a great job as a mod, buddy. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Alright, there we go, perfect. And the last one, actually, I think, yeah, I think it's perfect. It should work as intended right now. So if you want to make it to the other side, if you want to make your way to this side, boom, we got a door. Awesome, and now we can see the back of this building. Of course, it is closed down. You're not going to be able to cross through this side, which is great. This is going to open up as well, which again, it's absolutely great. And yeah, this is looking so good. And if I go over here, for some reason the chest is not working anymore. I wonder why. What got messed up with the chest, I wonder? Did I add another chest right here? The answer is no, I did not. So why is the chest not working anymore? Let me check it out. Let me see where my chest is. Bring it back in the game and test it again. No, I don't want the snow. Where's my chest, buddy? Where's my chest? Which is right over here. Alright, so this is the animated chest, which for some reason it's already active. Interesting. I'm not quite sure exactly what happened to the actual chest here. As you guys can see, developing things in the game messes things up. Because I already finished building this one up, right? The system for this one was already finished, but for some reason it's now glitching again. I'm not quite sure exactly what's glitching here. Mateo, don't worry, buddy. Thank you very much for joining the live stream, and hopefully you're having a lot of fun as a mod as well. Cheers, mate. All right, let's see here. How long have I been working on my tiny Sasquatch game? I think we're coming to 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think we're coming to 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. I've been working on this thing for the longest time ever. Why is this glitching out like this? I don't get it. So what is actually happening with the system that we had here? Did I just delete something, or I'm not even sure. Okay, it's glitching out. It was definitely not doing this before. I may just have to fix up the chest at one point. Not yet, not today, but not sure exactly what's happening with it. So it is closed right now. If I go to it, yeah, it's not opening anymore. So something definitely messed up. And I'm not even sure exactly what messed up. This is the first system that we created, but then we designed a different one where... Oh, I cannot turn it on? Yes, we can. There we go. Okay, so this system isn't working either. What the heck? It is... Look at that. It is kind of wanting to open. I definitely saw it moving a little bit there, but... Anyway, I guess we're gonna have to redo the chest here. And hopefully we're gonna get it to work. Alright, anyway, let me keep on going then. Whoa, long time. Is it almost done? I mean, I guess it's almost done. We have done a little bit, 50% of it. But keep in mind, I do want to also implement systems here that are gonna get things working on, right? For example, if I jump into this button over here, I want to make this work, right? I wanted this to be like a system where if I press the button, the contraption here is gonna start, but if I press another button, the contraption is gonna stop. So, the way I'm gonna do this, how can we do this? Let's see. Let me go with adding in some... First of all, let me add a microchip. So this is gonna be a really difficult system that I'm gonna probably be creating here. Let me jump into this. All right, so we want to add the microchip to this one. Just like that. Let me jump inside the microchip itself. Hey, Fly Cruiser. Welcome, buddy. Welcome back. Let me go with grabbing this tool. Just like that. So first of all, as I was saying, I want to have something detecting Sasquatch. So this is going to be detecting me. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be the button that's going to start it all up. Right? This button over here. So as soon as I press this one, I want everything to just activate. But at the moment I want to test out just the zone, right? As soon as the zone detects Sasquatch, which is going to detect him right over here, I guess, the whole thing, the whole contraption is going to have to maybe stop or maybe start, I guess. Let's see. So if I go into right over here, this is the chip that I got to connect it to, right? So we got to connect this one to right over here once. We got to connect to quite a lot of things, actually. For example, we got to connect to every single one of these rotators to make sure. So we got to connect to this rotator, to this rotator, to this rotator, so that nothing rotates. As soon as Sasquatch makes its way to that control, that's when everything starts rotating, right? So that's kind of the system that I want to create right over here. It is going to take a lot of clicks because we have a lot of these rotators. Alright, we got another one here. Hopefully I don't break this, though. Really hope I'm not gonna break this. No! I messed it up. Hold up. Let me go back. And jump in it again. Perfect. And grab this tool. You're gonna watch the new Sonic movie. I haven't watched it yet. Is it out? Alright, let me carry on with these ones. I could just have these ones on the outside doing their job, but anyway. Let me just connect to every single one of these. Right over here. Perfect. You guys are gonna see a lot of cables going inside the system right now. As I'm trying to build this up. So there's 1, 2. One over here that we missed. And I think we got them all on this side. Yeah, I think we got them all on this side. We do have a few more right over here, though. So first of all, the ones in the middle here also need to be disabled. Alright, hold up, guys. I know it's a little bit difficult to figure out what I'm doing here because the logic, working with the logic in Dreams is really not as easy. Is this another one here actually or not? No, I think I just cut it into pieces, so that's fine. There's just one. Connect, connect. There we go, there we go. Alright, we just have a few more of these inside the machine itself. And it should be all good. Mateo, I think now because you are a member, not because you are a mod, I think the commands are not working anymore. I gotta update the app there so that it also it activates for the mods. So let me go ahead and do that. Oh, actually, never mind. My Lioran board has crashed. That's the reason why it's not working. So let me just reset it then. Let me reset Lioran board here. Let me also make sure that mods can also go ahead and change the music. So let me go with mods, save, edit triggers, mods and sponsors, edit triggers, mods and sponsors can change the camera as well. Alright, there we go. You should be able, Mateo, right now to use the commands. Alright, perfect. Let's see. So, if I go ahead and test this out, as you guys can see, the machine is not working anymore. But, as I go to the controls, it all starts back up. There we go, that is so good. And if I leave it, boom, it stops. Perfect, the system is working. And the music has been changed by Mateo. Awesome, that one also changed, perfect. Alright, so I keep on looking at that camera, again. I'm not used to with these two cameras just yet. Mateo, if you can switch to the first camera, that would be great, buddy. Or if you guys want this camera, never mind, don't worry about it. Okay, so the system works. Another thing that we gotta make now, right? So we gotta have two conditions. As soon as Sasquatch is in here and he pushes the green button, we are gonna have to have the whole system start up. But as soon as Sasquatch pushes the red button, the system stops, right? But as soon as I leave, I don't want it to stop. I want it to just keep on going because that's gonna be something that I'm gonna... I mean, at the moment it's just working kind of as intended, right? I mean, look at this. It's so good that it's working. I love it. Absolutely love this. Hold on, my cousin is texting me. I think he wants to play some Fortnite. I think I'm gonna be playing a little bit of Fortnite tonight with my cousin and another buddy. Let me just tell him that we are in the stream right now. Alright, perfect. So, this one works, right? Next up, what do we gotta do here? Let's see. Thank you very much, Mateo, for changing to that. That works perfectly. So I gotta animate somehow so that Sasquatch pushes the green button. I actually have to get two buttons, right? We gotta get the green button or the red button. And the one that I press, that's gonna be the one that's gonna activate. Can we see all the builds, Benjamin? I'm gonna show them in a different live stream, Benjamin. At the moment, I'm trying to make sure this system is working. And as you can see, it is actually working. My favorite movie of all time is the Lord of the Rings franchise, for sure. That one has been my favorite one for the longest time, and it's still gonna be my favorite one. And I'm actually really pumped for Lord of the Rings series. All right. Okay, so we got the system detecting us. Next up, what do we want the system to detect? The system wants us to detect if you press a specific button. So, let's see. Do I have that implemented anywhere around here? I think, no, I don't think I have it implemented anywhere, but I think I am actually implemented into the door at the lumber mill, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I implemented it. So let me save this real fast. Benjamin, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna show all my builds. Although I kept on showing them in the stream, but when it's gonna be done, I'm actually gonna create a video presenting everything that I have created in the world of Tiny Sasquatch here. That's gonna be a more in-depth one, and after I'm gonna make that video presenting everything that has been built, I'm then gonna be making like a full series of me playing the game, the actual game that I created. So hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy that. Alright, so as I was saying, let me switch back over here for now. Nope. What? Oh, never mind. There we go. Not sure exactly what happened there. I wanted to exit. Let me go into Ski Mountain 1 for a second. Perfect. Let me go into this system. So this is the system that I got right now, right? Activate the door and show that button that I gotta press. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna go ahead and save this chip. Contraption. Interaction button, let's go with interaction button. Yeah, interaction button. There we go. All right, we got that going. We got the button saved. All we gotta do now is just exit. Don't save. Go back to our main build right over here, which is the Sawmill. Alright, and we gotta add the contraption that we just created to this button over here. So let me go back in here. Let me add in the chip. What the heck is happening? Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what happened there. Hold up, let me exit as much as I can. Let me go ahead and add the contraption. Wait, it's not a... What the heck is happening? I just want to add me that chip, but for some reason... Yeah, for some reason it's not working. In that case, what I'm going to do... Let me go into the bear, because the bear also has that button logic. And I think it's right over here, the interaction button. Yep, this is the one that we need. So, we need to export all this mess. I think it's actually this one that we need. No, it's not. This is much more complicated though. Hold up, I don't want to get into that system. I wanted to make this a little bit easier. So let me exit once again out of this. Don't save anything, but because I'm not quite sure exactly what happened there. Let me go back into the Ski Mountain over here. There we go. And why did this not work? So if I just pull this one out. There we go. That one is still doing its thing, okay. And this one is supposed to be a microchip. Only a sole microchip that I want to have. So let's go with interaction microchip. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's see how this goes now. Hopefully, it is gonna go well. As I was saying, Matteo, I'm gonna definitely have to have a sound whenever you guys are changing the cameras. That's gonna have to distract me, or at least tell me that the cameras have been changed, so I know which one I should be chatting with. For example, right now is this one. Alright, so, let's see here. We got this one saved, right? Let me go back right over here. Don't save. Let me go back to the Sawmill edit. And let's see if we can now add that microchip that we just saved again. Hopefully it's not going to glitch again. I want to add it to that thing. So let me go into search. Interaction microchip. I cannot see it. What the heck? Oh, there we go. I can see it now. It's a little bit messed up that it's all over there, but that's fun because I'm going to go ahead and grab it right now and bring it over to this side. Alright, and you, buddy, are going to go right here. Alright, let's figure this out. So, this whole mess needs to be moved over here. Or I could just simply leave all this stuff and, yeah, I could just simply leave all this stuff. And instead just replace the Zo microchip in here. So let's do that. There we go. That's gonna be a microchip inside of another microchip. That's not right. Let me go with removing this one. Placing this microchip over here. Alright, and now this one should be all of this stuff. Let's see here. Okay. So this microchip needs to be replaced with the other one. This one is going inside here, and this one is going inside B. Alright, right. So as I was saying, this one is going inside here, and this one is going inside B. Can I not bring this one over inside B? I wonder. That would be great. So I don't have to do this all over again. Hold up, let me see here. I wish I could actually just go inside this one and pull all these cables that we already have inserted. Pull all these cables inside here, but I'm not sure exactly how to do that. Probably gonna have to redo all these cables again. That's gonna be a little bit of a bummer, but I just want to test it out first of all. Oh my god, there's so many. Look at that. We gotta delete all of them. All right, there we go. So this one's gonna go here. This one's gonna go into B. And let's see. Let me actually grab this one cable like that. This one cable goes here. So we organize it a little bit better. All right, that's gonna close it in. That's gonna do that. Okay, so now if I test it, of course the machine is working again, but at least as you guys can see, we can see the button, and that's what I wanted to have. Right now, the button is gonna say green. Actually, there's gonna be a green bubble that's gonna say on, and a red bubble that's gonna say off. And depending on which button you press, that's what's gonna happen. You either turn it on or off. That's why I just had to import that thing up to this side. And for example, this one is gonna be circle instead. So let me go inside here. Let me go with UI circle. There we go. Let's go with this one. Let's go with circle in here. There we go. Nikki said you are one of his favorite YouTubers. Oh man, that is really good. Thank you very much, buddy. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much for that. It's really good to be appreciated for sure. It's definitely a great feeling. Hold up, let me go with this over here. So as I was saying, this one's gonna be green, right? So if you press the green button, the circle button actually, it's gonna start. What I want to do though, I want to make sure I get rid of the border. We definitely don't need the border anymore. Alright, so this one's gonna show us this circle that we gotta press. Which is probably gonna be shown here, maybe, I don't know. Not quite sure exactly how to fix this, how to get this to work a little bit better. Let me get the precision tool. Why isn't this one turning as I want it to turn? I wonder, I'm not quite sure. Another thing that I want to have is that. No, I want this one to be on the screen there, yeah. So that we know we gotta press it, right? But I gotta put it on the green button, that's what I gotta do. And it's probably gonna have to be white instead, like that. so that we can see it a little bit better. Alright, hold up, let me grab that. It's not allowing me to turn it for some reason. Why is that doing this? I don't know. Oh, you know why? I know exactly why this is happening. Because this needs to actually go over here. And it needs to be rotated a little bit so that it's straightened up. That's why this is happening. And now we can always just go ahead and bring this button and place it exactly on that button, so that we know that if we press on the green button, it's gonna start. If you press on the triangle, it's gonna stop. Right? That's kind of the animation we want to have here. And as you guys can see, these small details and adding a little bit of details here is taking quite a bit of work. The Gamester, thank you very much, buddy, for joining. Cheers, mate. Hey, Larissa, welcome to the stream, Larissa. All right, so hopefully now the system is going to work. So we got the circle popping up, right? That's exactly what we want. Let me get it a little bit further. And I'm going to have another one, though. So let me close this down quite a bit. There we go. And let me copy paste and bring in another one, right? This is going to be one of them, but I also need the square button, which is going to go on the red button. So let me bring in this over here, which is going to go inside this one. And this one is actually going to be a square. So let me go ahead and delete this one. Let me go back over here, add that. Let me go on this side and go with square. There we go, perfect. And the square should go to the right here. To the left, actually. Alright, look at that. So, what's gonna happen? As soon as Sasquatch steps in, we're gonna see those two buttons, right? Circle and square. Boom, look at that. It shows up. It is a little bit hard to tell, though. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're gonna have this system, but the thing is, as soon as you're gonna press circle, it's gonna start. As soon as you're gonna press square, it's gonna stop. At the moment as I'm pressing something, you guys can actually hear the knocks, right? Because this is the system that we brought from the door, and that's why we can actually hear it. But we're also gonna make sure that whenever we're pressing stuff, these things are gonna activate and deactivate. That's kind of the system I went with, and it is kind of functioning, I guess. Because for now, if I go into the system again, oh no, right over here. So what do we want to have happen when we press a specific button? That's gonna say what? So this is gonna be going in A, it's gonna be going in B. So these are the two conditions that we gotta meet. The thing is, it's gonna have to be stopped. So, no, hold up. Let me go back in it. Let me go back in here. Let me remove this one from square. Instead, I'm gonna place that one in circle because circle is the one that's gonna start it, right? So let's do that. So if you press circle, instead we're not gonna hear the sound anymore. We are gonna see here like a sound of a, I guess, button being pushed. So let me search for a button sound. Let's go with button. There we go. The thing is, I don't want any buttons itself. All I want is a sound effect because we already created our own button. Okay. That's kind of loud. Should we have the Among Us button sound? That sounds awesome. We're probably gonna place that one when we stop it instead. At the moment, I just want a sound for a button where we start it. Nope, that's too loud. Mechanical button. Doesn't Media Molecule have any great sound? Yeah, we do. Small button. There we go. So we need this one, right? So this button is gonna go over here. As soon as we press it, we are gonna hear it. But I also want to make sure that this whole system is gonna start up when we press it, right? So what we have to do again is go ahead and connect, I guess, this with every single one of the mechanisms that we created here. So let me grab this. Let me also, hold up, let me pair this one to the screen so I can always see it in case we mess it up. Let me zoom inside here. Let me first of all connect it to this microchip over here. All right, next up we got to connect it to this microchip over here. And now we gotta connect to every single one of these ones once again. That's because I kind of messed up the system, but at least now we know how the system is gonna work. And I'm actually quite excited for it. I'm actually quite excited to see it work. We do want to have a security system here, right? When if something bad happens, you gotta press a button so that everything, the entire system stops. That is definitely something mandatory we gotta do here. Oh god, no! I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. What did I do? Dang it. Hold up, let me go back into the system here. Grab this one once again. You can ban Stream Elements. No, don't worry about Stream Elements banning it. No, because Stream Elements is a bot. We need Stream Elements. Don't worry about it, buddy. I am gonna have to remove Stream Elements maybe and Nightbot, because since now we have somebody doing all their work, which is you, of course. We don't need those bots anymore, or at least I'm gonna block them from saying hi to everybody because they're kind of spamming the chat a lot, and I'm definitely gonna remove that from the system. But don't worry about it. Don't spam. Don't ban them. Yeah. Right, there we go. There we go. We got these ones. I cannot wait to see the system go, though. I love it that it works so well. Alright, we got this button. And as soon as we activate the green button, as you guys are gonna see in just a second, it's gonna work exactly as intended. Now, another thing I'm gonna have to do probably is just to have the button activate the color as well, right? To light up. As soon as you press the button, the light is gonna turn on the button, so that we know that that thing is gonna be turned on. And maybe the red button itself is gonna turn off, so that we know that that one is deactivated. So that's probably gonna be another animation that we gotta do. All right, we got every single one of the buttons done, or every single one of the connections actually. Wait, how did you get the bot's job? Huh? Alright, so you guys can see it's not working right. As I make my way inside here, it's not turning on the system, but we are seeing the buttons that we gotta press, right? We are seeing the button circle, and we are seeing the button square. I have a feeling I may need to make these ones maybe... Yeah, hold up. Let me do something again. Let me make sure we also add animations. We want to have 2 keyframes in here. So, 1 keyframe is gonna be for... Actually, hold up. Let me go into this one. This one's gonna be like that, but... I want the keyframe to turn this thing on, right? So now it's gonna be off, but once the keyframe is active, this thing is gonna go to, let's say, 25% maybe? So it's lighting up because it's on, right? Or no, it should be lighting up. It should be lit up, yeah. If I press it, it's gonna have to turn off. Or no, let's just have it like that. Let's just test it out like that. Let's see how this goes. We are gonna change it later on. For now, let's activate. So as you guys can see, the light is turned off. But if I'm gonna press the button, it is gonna light up. And that's exactly what we wanna have. Let's also make sure it's gonna be keeping the... Actually, it's not gonna keep the change. Let's just try it out like that. So, as I was saying, you guys can see the light, the green light being off. But if I press the button, look at that. The thing is, I gotta hold it. So as you guys can see, I'm actually pressing right now. I'm pressing on circle, right? And you are seeing the light turning on and also the system activating. But I gotta make sure that this is gonna just sit. As I press it, it's just gonna have to run. So the way I'm gonna do this... Let's see, how would we get this one to hold? What if I get the keyframe to just hold? Is this activating it? Oh no, it's holding... Yeah, the light is gonna be on, but the system is not keeping on for some reason. Interesting. I'm not quite sure exactly how to get this to work, because for some reason at the moment it's kind of messing up. I don't want to hold the button, I just want to press it once and that's it. Not quite sure exactly how to do this right though. I gotta figure it out. Hold up, let me just check something out here and see if I can figure it out. we see this holo comments? Shits. Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly how this should work though. I'm a little bit confused about it. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused about it. Because I don't want to hold it. I just want to touch it one time and then have it working. Signal manipulator. This is one of the conditions. This is the end gate. This is the keyframe itself. That's the sound. And the sound only needs to be heard once as well, right? I haven't really heard the sound, did I? Hold up, let me see if I can hear it. Actually, yeah, the sound is making noise. But I'm not quite sure exactly why he wants me to keep holding the button, because I don't want to hold the button. I just want to tap it once, and that's it. What country do I live in, the game star? I live in Romania, buddy. Yeah, why is it not working though? I just want to tap it. I don't want to hold on to it to activate the system. But as you guys can see, it is working, right? As soon as I hold on to green, the button turns on and everything is working. Another thing that I got to do, I got to make sure that this thing is going to be off. So let me jump into this button and turn it off. Turn the opacity off, just like that. But why? Why is it doing this? I don't want to hold it. I just want to press and activate it forever. And then if you press on square, it just turns it off. So I'm going to have to work on this system a little bit later on. But for now, I guess we got it. I guess we got it working, and that's all I wanted to have here. What's really great about this Hamster Studio is that this, more like game engine, allows you to make everything you want. Everything that your head can create, you can just go ahead and build it. That's what's amazing about Dreams, and I absolutely love it. Ever since I started creating stuff in Dreams, I just cannot have enough of it. Mr. MPA, need a selector gadget after the end gate. Oh, we need a selector gadget after the end gate. That is correct, buddy. So after the end gate here, we need a selector gadget. You are right. You are correct. Let me go with select a gadget right over here. There we go. Let me get, again, this one into B. Right over here. B goes over here. And this one goes into A, and then goes here. Alright, let's try it out. Let's see what this does. Oh no! It's now messed up, buddy. I gotta think about it a little bit more for sure. We did place the selected gadget after the... Oh, after the end gate. I put it before it. Never mind. Sorry about that. So we need it after the end gate, not before it. So end gate goes here then. I will clean up my system here a little bit later on. For now, let me get the selected gadget again. Selected gadget. Oh god. This is gonna mess up everything again. I don't want to do the cables again. Come on. Yeah, I have to do the cables again if I want to select put the selected gadget in there. Dang it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this system a little later on off camera as I'm gonna figure it out. At the moment, I'm pretty happy with the result that we're having though. As you can see, it is working right. It's doing its job. It's doing what I intended it to do. All I gotta figure out now is to figure out how to not hold the button, but just press it and have it do its thing. And that's it. Another thing we're gonna be doing then later on, I also want to have like a power system over here, right? So the game is gonna detect if this thing is gonna be on, the power. If I'm gonna be sitting here and if I'm pressing a button, then it is gonna work. But if this thing, the power, it's not gonna be on, the power box I'm gonna be creating here, then even if I sit in here and press circle, it's not gonna activate. Yep, we're definitely gonna have to do that. The game share, if you want to choose and select the cameras you want to see, you got to go with exclamation cam 2, all tied up. But at the moment, cam 2 is already selected, so no reason to change it. Alright, so we got this going. Let me also go ahead and... I'm not gonna make the invisible walls in today's live stream because I want to focus on maybe doing some other things. Alright, just like that, there we go. This one works. The sound gets a little bit muffled as you make your way inside a building. Just because I want to have a little bit of a detail. These kind of sound details, small sound details, are gonna make the game feel so smooth, so good. And that's definitely something that we want. Alright, the bear over here is gonna give us quests, of course, if I'm gonna chat with them. Which is definitely gonna happen, eventually. Now, Jampu, how do you join my Discord server? Just click on the link, make sure you have a Discord server on your own, and you're definitely gonna be able to join. Now, let me go ahead and make the electricity box. Since I was talking about the electricity box here, let me go ahead and create it. Why not? Unfortunately, we don't have that much graphics memory in the builds, so I'm gonna have to figure that out later on. But for now... let me jump into right over here. And let me make myself an electricity box, right? So, let me go with this tool. Let me go with white again. Actually, let's make this one a little bit grayish. And let's also make it out of metal. Or let's go with plastic, maybe. Is that okay? Yeah, this looks much better. Alright, let's go with a little bit of that. Let's go with a little bit of that. So this one's gonna be a box where I'm actually gonna place the electric panel inside. Let me bring Sasquatch over and see how big it is. Okay, it is a little bit above his head, but we want that because he's a small little guy, right? So he's gonna have to jump to grab it, I guess. There we go. What I'm gonna do instead of having... oh, I didn't want to do that. What I'm gonna do instead of having that, let me go ahead and grab me another cube here. Again, gray. Metal. And let me go into the settings of it because we want to make sure we have a hole in it. Just like that. Yep, that's perfect. And now we can place it over here. Perfect. Let's bring it over to this side. Make sure it's going to be a little bit smaller. Just like that. Perfect. And we're also going to have to make like a door, right, to attach to it. So let me go ahead and make another one. Same settings, of course. White. Metal. I think I went with wax, actually. And let me go with gray. There we go. And this one's also going to be placed over here. But I'm going to have to make it a little bit smaller. And then we're going to connect it and get everything working as intended. Alright, that's going to be the little door. Let me grab this tool over here. Alright, perfect. So we got the little door for the actual power box. Okay, I think I positioned it properly. Pretty sure about it. Yeah, it is working. There we go. This one's gonna be separate. Perfect. Let me go ahead first of all, make sure that the power box here is not really taking that much of our graphics quality, right? Just like that works. Perfect. Let me jump back inside here. Let me go ahead and grab me some gadgets that we need here. The gamester, this is called Dreams, buddy. The game is called Dreams. Alright, we got a bolt over here. This bolt is gonna be connected, I guess at the bottom. It doesn't really matter where you're connected. The important thing about these bolts is that you gotta bring this one right to the edge over here, where you want things to be moving. And we also have to change the orientation of it 90 degrees like that. And now if I test the door... oh, sorry about that. Nope, that's not working. Wait, what? Why am I not... think it's not working because... Yeah, that may have not been placed properly. Hold up, let me place it again then. Let me grab a bolt. Right here. Here. Bring this one over to this side, as I was saying, and rotate 90 degrees this way. There we go, and now it should work. There you go, we got a door, and it works perfectly. All right, another thing that we got to do, of course, to this door. Let's see. Hey, Ben Spounce, welcome, buddy. Welcome to Livestream. Actually, again, the camera's right there. Welcome, Ben Spounce. Thank you very much for joining, buddy. Let me go ahead and do a few things. So, what we gotta have to do here is add the limitations, right? We don't want this thing opening up too much. Hold up, we gotta bring these ones over here. Just like that. Let's test it out. So that's stopping, which means this needs to go to about over there. And this needs to come to about over there. All right, let's test it out. So if I want to close it, it has to close down right over here, which means the yellow thingy needs to go to about high. I think I kind of messed it up a little bit. Hold up, let's get it a little bit closer. There we go. And if I open it up, it is going to open up to here. No, I want to open up a little bit more though. So let me get this one up to there. All right, look at that. And now it has a limitation, right? If I move this one, it stops right over here. I cannot get it to move more. And if I get it to this side, it stops right over there. Look at that. So perfect. It is so easy to make doors and stuff like this in the game. I love it. Alright, that should work. This looks complicated with all the connections. Yeah, sometimes when you're making way too many connections, it can definitely get a little bit complicated for sure. But I guess you can get the hang of it eventually. Me personally, I've been working with Dreams here. I've been creating stuff with Dreams for quite a long time. And I kind of got used to every single one of these connections and everything that you gotta make. It's really not that difficult once you get the hang of it, for sure. Right, let me go inside here for a second. I want to try to make a small detail into this thing, which is going to be a little bit of a paint. Let me go with this. Let me turn this one around. Let me go with the paint tool over here. For the color, let me go with black. And I think that's gonna be about... I just wanted to have like a... Actually, you know what? Let me just make a handle. Never mind. Let's just make an actual handle. Just like that. And I'm gonna edit this handle because at the moment it looks a little bit weird. Let me get rid of that and do a little bit of this. Perfect, perfect, and... Alright, we got a handle. That's all I wanted. Let me jump back inside here and look at that. It works. That is so good. All right. Nothing changed. Cam work doesn't work. It should be working though. I don't see the system crashing. It's definitely still working, but I'm not quite sure exactly why. It's probably gonna have like a timer so that you guys don't switch to one camera to the other too many times. I'm not quite sure exactly why it's happening like that. All right, let's keep on going then. Let's see. What else do we got here? Whenever you're trying commands, guys, try not to use caps lock at all. Use only small letters. And look at that. Cam 1 has actually worked. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. It just has a system so that it doesn't get spammed too much. But at the moment, we're just starting with all these new features for live streams, so I am allowing you guys to spam them as much as you want until everybody's gonna get used to them, I guess, and then we're gonna figure out a system so that we don't have them changing way too much. Alright, so this one works. What I gotta do here, I gotta add a cable from this thing to the bottom of the grounds. So let me go and search here for some cables. Let's see, cable. Nope, not sounds. I need everything. Search me. Oh god, search me for everything, buddy. Reset, and let's go again with cable. There we go. And we have this straight up cable that I want to place right below over here. Oh god, what just happened? There we go. And let me get this one in place over here. Alright, make it a little bit bigger. Nope, this one, buddy. Alright, we got the electricity cable. Perfect, that's just visual at the moment, it's not doing anything, of course. But that's gonna tell us that if you activate something inside here, we are gonna have something activating, right? So, let's figure this out. What I want to have here, of course, is going to be that lever that's going to turn off and on the power. Another thing that we got to have doing here, right? We got to have like a ball, like a light bulb, telling us if the light is on or the light is off. So what I'm going to do, let me jump into this one. Make myself another one. Actually, just make myself a ball over here. Just like that. A simple ball. That's all I'm going to make. This is going to be a really shiny ball, though, for the texture. So let's go with shiny wax. Yeah, let's go with shiny wax over here. Maybe more like shiny, and that's it. Yeah, there we go. Shiny. Let me also go with this setting over here. Just to try to place this one perfectly in the middle. Another thing that we should have done, actually. Hold up. Let me grab this one again. Make sure that the color is going to be... I guess green. Yeah, we are going to make this one green for now. You know what? Hold up. Let me go ahead and change this one. Section it a little bit. So we actually sectioned it right now. And I can turn it around like this and place it on top. Alright. There we go. And what we're going to do with this ball, of course, we're going to tell it to light up whenever the light is on. Yeah, it's going to be a light just like that. Let's go with going with this tool. Perfect. So that's telling us that the light is now turned on, right? And then we are going to make it red whenever we want it to... that camera. We are going to make it red whenever the light is actually off. So we got to go ahead and fix it. Liftly, you cannot play this one just yet because I'm still building it, buddy. I'm still working on making this work. It's gonna be available in Dreams on the PlayStation when it's gonna be done, but not just yet. Alright, I just added these ones to a group here so that we can easily work with the stuff. Albert, if you want to become a member, buddy, you gotta go ahead and check out the link down below in the description, or maybe Matteo can give you the link. Matteo, if you'd be so kind to do that, that would be great. If you just click on join, maybe next to the subscribe one on YouTube, you can go ahead and become a member. Okay, so, we gotta make a lever over here, right? Let me see if I can actually find the lever in the system. Let's go with lever. Ooh, look at all these levers. They look awesome. Oh, that's taking a lot of graphics. No, I just need a really, really simple lever. That's not going to take that much graphics from our game. For example, this one. Again, I can go ahead and make my own, but as you guys can see, it's so much easier to make, to just grab levers that have already been created by the Dreamers. This one is actually not looking that great. If you want to see how long the stream has been going, you got to type in the chat, exclamation, uptime. Ooh, this sound for the lever is definitely something we want to have for sure. So let me put this sound over here for now. Let me also turn it off, because we are going to have to use this one for the actual lever whenever I'm going to have the system going. Let me first of all figure out where the system is, where the lever is actually. I mean, this looks like a really awesome lever. It also has a little bit of coat attached to it as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it out. Yeah, look at that. It does have already a system. Interesting. And the angle sensor is probably activating and deactivating stuff, right? Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly how to get this lever to move because I cannot really interact with it. But I I guess we can make it work. Yeah, I think we could make it work. Let me grab me this tool then and add this one to our game here. Hold up, why did this one close? Dude, open up. I need to place the lever inside. Oh, you know what? The problem with the lever is that I didn't really think about this. The lever is going to be pretty big. It's going to go through the door. Dang it. I think I may need to make this box a little bit bigger or just reduce the size of... No, reducing the size of the lever is still not going to work. I think I'm just going to have to make the box bigger or maybe simply go and put this one through the wall. Like that. It's kind of making its way through the other side. I don't want that to happen for sure. And if I close this up... Oh, you can actually not see the lever. Interesting. I mean, I don't know. I guess we could go with this system. Yeah, the lights are changing in the background here, Mateo, but I think I'm going to allow you guys to change these ones, the big ones in the back of me, so that whenever we are in this camera, you guys are going to be able to change the colors of the entire camera too. At the moment, you're changing the camera in this corner, and because this is off camera, you're not going to be able to see the change. You got to switch to camera 1 if you want to see the lights changing as well. Fly Cruiser, thank you very much, buddy, for considering and supporting the channel, buddy. Cheers, mate. That's really kind of you. Now, how do I make this turn on? I don't even know. I think I'm probably going to make my own lever here because this one is a little bit confusing. And look at that. I think I just found the lever that I wanted to have. You know what? This may be the one that we want. Look at this. This kind of looks exactly like I want. And also have a on-off button functions on it. Ooh, you know what? I think I kind of like this. Yeah, look at that. This one's going to say on. This one's going to say off. Interesting. And it does have a little bit of a... Oh my god. The system that this one has is crazy. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one instead. Oh god. Nope. Let me go back. Let me go back inside it. Reduce the size of this thing. Let me also bring it over here. Let me go ahead and delete that one. Let me insert this one into our system on this side, because this looks exactly like I want it to be. Let me go ahead and grab me the precision tool. Rotate this one. Nope. Rotate this one a little bit like that. Let me see if I can place it here properly without messing it up. Let me place it straight to the wall then, first of all, and then I'm going to move it in there. Alright, it's not straight. Let's go with 4 degrees this way. Was it a good decision to be a member? Apparently 8-ball doesn't want to work, eh? Yeah, not sure. Sometimes these commands are kind of messing up just because I'm using third-party apps, right, in order to get everything, every single one of these commands to work. And sometimes they can definitely mess up the live stream. Hopefully, at one point, YouTube is gonna just go ahead and add its own functions to the live stream so that it works perfectly and we don't have this issue anymore. But for now, I guess we can do with what we got. And look at that. That's gonna be the button that's gonna say on and off whenever we're gonna turn it on and off. I think what I'm gonna do though, I think I'm also gonna make this a little bit, oh god, a little bit bigger, the lever, just because we can, just like that. Hold on a minute. There we go. My PC went off a little bit there. So what am I gonna do with this one? First of all, I want to have this coming in front a little bit. And similar for this one as well. I'm gonna have it coming a little bit in front, just like that. And then I'm gonna have to figure out the whole shebang here. Because apparently if I do hit on square and I'm sitting in the zone, actually the zone is too small. I think I'm gonna make my own zone here so that this detects me. So let me make this zone detect me right over here. So when I sit in front of the switch, and if I hit the square, it's probably gonna allow me to turn it on and off. Let's see if that works. Look at that, you can turn on and off the light. Perfect, we got it to work. This is so cool. The animation is a little bit iffy. I think I would actually perfection it a little bit by simply animating it a little bit better. But, man, this game is just starting to look so good, and I absolutely love this about it. Let me get this one all the way up to here. Get this one all the way up to here. What I'm going to do with the animation, though, hold up, let me try to figure this out. So, this one is keyframe. What is this keyframe saying? This keyframe is saying off. But when this is going to say off, I'm also going to have another keyframe activate to turn off the light, right? And another keyframe for on. So at the moment it's off. Let's see why the animation is going so fast though. I think it's because of this. This thing needs to be at, I guess, about 1 point. Let's go with 1.1, whatever. Let's test it out. Yeah, look at that. Now it's going a little bit slower at the bottom. And it's kind of moving a little bit weird. It's not really rotating as I would like it to rotate though. I could go ahead and fix that up quite easily if I want to. Let me go with maybe like a 0.4 on the speed of it. And a 0.4 and going back. No, let's just leave it at 0 and 0.4 over there. Similar for this one. Let's go with the 0.4 on this side. So that's going to be animation going like that. And when it's going to be off, I also want this thing to change. So, let me go into the settings on this, right? What I want to do, when this goes off, I want the light of this one turn... actually, it is going to be on, but... let me get the light to 30. And I also want it to be red, like that. Alright, so that's going to happen, right? It's going to turn off when it's going to turn off, I guess. Let's also make sure it's going to be like a, I don't know, 24 like that. Alright, so that has been animated. The text here also has been animated. Yeah, I think that is fine for now. Let me turn this off, and then when it's going to turn on, what we need to do is, again, have this one turning on over here. Let's make sure this one is going to go back to green like that. And it's also going to have the light going to 24% just like that. All right, this works. One thing that I don't like is the way this lever turns though. So I would love this lever to turn on a little bit better, but the way it's animated right now, I don't really want to mess it up. So let's just test it out. Let's test out the system and see if everything works properly. So as you guys can see, the light is off, right? Which means, come on, buddy, stay on, stay open. The light is off, which means the light at the top is off. But if I hit on square, boom, look at that. Oh, man, this is so good. And again, another thing that we got to do is add a condition. Whenever the light is on, so the light needs to be on so that we can turn on this thing. But if the light here is going to be off, then we cannot control these controls over here, right? That is so good, though. I love it. The commands are not working for members like Ben. Not quite sure exactly why it's not working. Ben, can you go ahead and type in the chat !cam2 and see if it's going to work? Let me also check the app to see if it fixed itself. But yeah, go ahead and type in !cam2 in the chat, and let's see if the cam is going to change. I'm not quite sure exactly why it's not working, because it definitely works for... Oh yeah, it switched to orange. There we go. So the commands work. At least some of them can work. But I'm curious if the camera command works for you, Ben. So let's just go ahead and try !cam2 in the chat and see if that works. Now, another thing that I gotta make is make sure that we can also open up this. At the moment, I'm opening it up because I'm kind of hitting something over there and it's opening it up. It's kind of messing it up a little bit. You don't want cam 2. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, buddy. So another thing that I'm going to do here, as soon as I get detected into this area, hold up, let me actually open this up a little bit. There we go. As soon as I get detected into this area over here, I want to have this hatch opening up, right? So let me go ahead and add an animation for that. Let me actually also go ahead and close this up. There we go. Let me add in a keyframe over here. There we go. And this is gonna detect this one opening up. Just like that. Right? Close. That's gonna be the area that's gonna detect it. This area is only gonna detect on this side, I guess. We can go a little bit further like that, a little bit higher and a little bit more in front. Name to detect, I'm gonna go with Sasquatch because Sasquatch is gonna be the only one playing. Alright, and let's test it out. So as I was saying, as I make my way here, boom, it opened up. If I leave, it closes up. If I go there, it opens, close. Open, close. I don't press anything right now. I'm just walking close to it. The game share, you cannot play this on Xbox, buddy. No, unfortunately, this one is created in the PlayStation on the Dreamiverse, so it's gonna work only in Dreams on the PlayStation. And if I hit square, boom. Now, another thing that I'm noticing is that it's going up way too fast, right? I also need to add in the sound of switching this, which at the moment I'm not really hearing it. Not quite sure why though. Let me hold up. Let me open this back up again and try to figure it out. So, why is this happening, I wonder? So this keyframe is gonna have to hold this thing over here. Let me get, oh, hold up. Let me go inside a little bit more. Let me get this lever a little bit closer to the wall. So it's gonna be like that. Done. But this keyframe, if I activate it, please. Why is it not allowing me to activate? There we go. Go in here and rotate. You know why this is happening? I think I gotta attach this lever to this thing so that when I rotated it, it's gonna look a little bit smoother. But I guess at the moment it's gonna be just fine like that. Let me make sure this keyframe has smoothness. So let me go with 4 here. Let me go with 0.4 here as well. All right, just like that. And if I test it out, so that's not closing for some reason. Let me reset. Oh, you know why? Because this needs to start up closed, just like that. All right, let me go ahead and save real fast. Make sure we save the progress we have, just in case something happens, I guess. We don't want to lose our progress here. Exit, play. All right, so actually I went into edit here. I want to go into play because I want to test this out again. Oh, no. Okay, so this opens up and closes down. If I press on square, there we go. The animation is a little bit smoother for the button. And I love the light though at the top. The light just makes everything. Look at that. It is so good. So good. Now, another thing that we want to have is the sound, right? Because I cannot really hear the sound. For some reason, I cannot hear this going. And I do see a sound icon over here, but why is this one not activating, I wonder? Why is this not activating, I wonder? So when I'm pressing square, we're getting the selector here going through these things. So maybe we should get it through here to get the specific sound, right? So let me go ahead and get myself the sound again. If I may, please. Let me go ahead and get me the lever sound again. Wait, why am I not able to search? Sound effects, there we go. We got the mini molecule here. Actually, let me go back and search for lever. Alright, so we got the mini molecule lever that I want to use, of course. This mini molecule is going to go right over here. And it is going to activate for both functions, here and here. Alright, let's test it out. So, if I press on square, why am I not hearing it? Yeah, I definitely cannot hear it. I'm not quite sure exactly why it's... I can definitely not hear it, so I'm not quite sure exactly why it's not activating. That's kind of suspicious. Let's see. Why is it doing that then? So what if I go with this one then? As soon as you press square, you should hear the sound. Play 1. Oh, should it be loop? No. Alright, let's just sit out now. What? Why is it not working? Is it not working because it's not big enough? Yeah, can I hear it? I don't even know. Let's go with sustain. Yeah, it's not doing it the sound for some reason. I'm not quite sure exactly if I understand this. It should make a sound for the lever whenever I'm closing it and opening it up. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Let me test something out then. What if I just simply remove the connection? Can we actually hear the sound as it's placed in that microchip? No. What? What if I just simply have this zone here? Whenever I'm walking the zone, I want to hear the lever. Let's see. What? Yeah, you cannot even hear like that. So there's something wrong with the actual microchip over here. I'm not quite sure exactly what. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to place that sound somewhere completely different. Let me place the sound, I guess. I don't know. Let me place it inside here. Because something is wrong with it. Wait, what? Let me go with this. Sound effects. We got the lever sounds. That's going to go here. I don't know exactly what happened there, but anyway. And I'm gonna place the sound on top of this thing right over here. There we go. And that's gonna be activated by, again, the switch. Just like that. Alright, let's test it out. If that's not gonna work now, I don't know what will. No. What is even happening? Why am I not able to hear any more sounds? Yeah, that's so weird. Because I can definitely hear these sounds, right, being activated. But I cannot hear the lever sound for some reason. So confusing. Right, what if I just simply have this sound playing without a 3D? Just simply hear the sounds. What is that gonna do then? Alright, let's leave it like that. Still not working. Oh, there we go. Finally fixed it. So I think there was something wrong with the actual box itself. Because the sound was inside the box, it was kind of isolated. Not quite sure exactly why it happened. But look at that, we fixed it. There we go. Perfect, buddy. Finally fixed it. Alright, and now, let me go ahead and add... I'm not gonna even bother to change this. I'm just gonna get this button and place it back in here. Let's see if now it's gonna work. There we go, fixed it. Perfect. That's all I wanted to hear, buddy. Alright, another detail that we gotta add, of course, is gonna be a lightning that we gotta put in on top of this. So, let me get rid of that. Let me go inside this thing over here. Let me add, let's see. Do I even have a lightning icon, I wonder, that I could probably use from the Dreamverse as an icon? I don't even know. Light. Can I please type? Oh, we got UI lightning. If I do type in UI lightning, we are gonna get ourselves a lightning to place right in here, which is great. So let me see. Let me go with tools. over here, grab myself a text displayer. Get this one over here. Remove all the details from it that we don't need, such as the shadow as well. Sorry about that. Let me go with UI lighting here. Let's go with UI lightning, just like that. Perfect. This one's gonna be a really yellow lightning, right? Yeah, we gotta make it yellow. So it's gonna have to be over here, maybe, just like that. Perfect. And we are gonna place this one in position just like that. Make it, of course, bigger. Let me grab the precision tool back again. Even bigger, buddy. Because we gotta know that this is the lining that we're looking for. And of course, you can go ahead and... Can I change the logo? The font? You can try to change the font, but it's not gonna change because that's the look of the icon, of course. Are you able to fix things in the game after you release it? It's people notify you about stuff not working. Yeah, you can definitely make it for sure. We can definitely go ahead and fix things. So if you guys are going to be playing this one in Dreams, you can go ahead and tell me about it in Discord, I guess, and I'm going to be able to update it and fix it up for sure. All right, there we go. We got that box going. And now, if I test it out... There we go. It is opening up, and you can actually see it on the other side. You don't have to see on the interior of it, right? Look at that. Another animation that we got to do, of course, is going to be putting a little bit of sounds into the actual opening and closing of the door here, the little door. And also, at the same time, let me jump back inside here. Let me go into the animation of the door opening, which is, of course, this one. And let me give this one a little bit of a springiness, because at the moment, it's kind of opening way too fast. I don't like it the way it works. Again, let's go with a 0.5 over here and 0.5 when it closes up. All right, test it out. There we go. It's much smoother now, right? That's exactly what we needed. Much smoother now. What I'm going to also do here, I think I'm going to get the area to expand. The area that activates this, because it's a little bit too tight right now. So let's get this one activate just like this. Expand. Oh, another thing that we got to do. We got to make sure this cannot be accessed from the bottom, from behind of it. You can only access this from the inside. All right, I think that should almost be it, actually, because I also want to add the sound of the door opening and closing, right? Anyone's heard about Star Citizen? Yes, I definitely heard about Star Citizen, Ben, for sure. It is an insane game, though. I have seen some gameplays. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how it works. It's quite interesting, though. I gotta tell you, it's really quite interesting. Because it has a lot of details. It kind of got me thinking about playing it, but at the same time, it got me thinking about not playing it, because you gotta play that game for quite a long time if you want to be good at it. Also, I've seen a lot of people paying real money in order to buy ships in that game. And when you're buying ships in that game, you actually have to spend a lot of money, not just like $1 or $2. You gotta spend a lot of bucks. Like, I heard somebody just paying 10,000 real dollars to buy themselves a ship in Star Citizen. That is insane if you think about it. Alright, so that's gonna be the animation for the door. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna call this one door open, so I know, so I can identify it. Door open. So this is gonna be the animation for door open, but I also need this sound for the door opening, right? So let me go with another sound here for hatch, maybe.
Oi, what you?
I don't want egg hatch. No, I just want a sound for open, I guess. Open. Let's see, open. Mostly I'm using sounds made by Media Molecule just because their sounds are really, really great compared to the ones made by the Dreamers. Or I could go with cabinet, actually. Hold up. Yeah, let me go with cabinet. Either cabinet or maybe locker. Yeah, let's go with the sound for locker. no sounds for locker. Oh, hold up. Let me go with door then. I'm just gonna go for a sound of door. And place it on that thing. I just want a really simple sound though, without the mechanism itself. So many door sounds. No. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find one here that I'm gonna need. So what I'm gonna do then, hold up, let me go back in here, open this up, grab me the sound, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy paste the sound from right over here. Where's this one? Alright, so that's gonna be the door open, which I'm gonna copy and paste. Come on, buddy, bring it over here. This one needs to go right over here. Just like that, and it's gonna activate as soon as the door opens. Alright, we don't need that one anymore. We don't need this one anymore either. And let's test it out. You're playing it in the background. It eats a lot of time, yeah, for sure. Why is it not closing anymore? Hold up, let me reset. Alright, let me go back in here, close this up. Go back, save again. And play. Oh, not this one, buddy. I need this one. I mean, the sound kind of works. The problem that I have with it is that if I'm not mistaken... hold up, let me just open it up first. If I'm not mistaken, the source of it has been moved. So... let me open this up again. Go back in here, go into the sound itself. Yeah, look at that. The sound is messed up. It doesn't have to be here. The sound needs to be about here somewhere. Because we want to hear it here happening, right? When we're opening up this door, not the other one. Right, copy, get it here, make it smaller because it's a really, really small door. We don't really want to have this one sounding like we open up a huge door. Right. And what I could also do here, again, get two sounds, right? One we're opening the door and one we're closing it. And for that, I will need like maybe a repeater, or maybe like a system that's gonna detect the movement of it. For example, let me copy this one as well while we're at it. Let me close this entire system up, actually. Let me grab this sound and put it inside here. Can I please put it in here? There we go. That's gonna close up. Let me get the sound over here then. Right. So sound for opening the door and sound for closing the door. The thing is, it's not gonna be detectable. We're actually gonna activate these ones a little bit differently. What I'm gonna do then, let me go ahead and close up this one, just like that. Let me add a sensor on it. That's gonna be the movement sensor right over here. There we go. Nope. What am I doing? There we go, the movement sensor. The movement sensor is gonna detect if I go to X or Z movement. So let me get Z over here. Perfect. So if it detects X movement, it's gonna play the open sound. If it detects the Z movement, it's gonna play the close sound. All right, and now let's test it out. There we go. We heard one sound, and for some reason the other sound is not working. Aha, I think I know why. Let me go back to the sensor here. I think I need... Hold up. I think I need... Nope. Dang it. X needs to go this way. Just like that. So we're gonna have, again... Close that up. Whenever we're detecting Z... We're gonna go with open. Let's test it out. Okay, so apparently opening up is not detecting it. Sometimes the movement doesn't really work as intended, right? I'm not quite sure exactly why, because it definitely worked sometimes with other devices. Let's see, why is this one not detecting me opening up the door? Because it definitely should. If I put on X, it's most probably gonna detect it. So if I move this one to X, let's see, is it gonna detect opening the door? No. Why? Why is he even doing that? Door open, door close. It is gonna have to play once. What if I go with sustain then on them? Is that gonna fix it? Oh yeah, this one is sustain. He kind of glitched up a little bit there. As I'm moving it, actually. Yeah, look at that. As I'm glitching onto it, it is making the sound. That is so annoying. But it's not making the sound when it should. Why do you do that, buddy? Let's go with play once then. I'm going to go with play once on this one as well. And what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to change a few things. Let me go with Z and X over here, maybe. Yeah, the sound is not working. I think I'm gonna try to fix this up later on, because at the moment it's really messing up with my abilities here to make it work. And I'm not quite sure exactly why it doesn't want to function the way I want it to function. So I'm just gonna get rid of it for now. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna make sure that I'm probably gonna make like a selector instead, and have a selector playing these two sounds, the on and the off sounds. Yeah, we could easily just do that. Let me also make sure this one goes in here. Place it back inside the box, so you can hear it only inside the box. There we go. Nobody, why you do that? Why you do that? Just like that, perfect. Let me go inside here again. Let's go with... Okay, so we got the two sounds I was saying. We do need a selector over here. That's gonna be like that. We do need to get... As soon as it detects, actually, to go inside A. Do I need two conditions? No, I don't need two conditions over there, actually. I think we're good. And then this one goes in here. This one goes in here. Is it working or not? Dang it. Reset. Make sure I close this up. Save. And let's see how this works. Play. Oh. These sounds are annoying. Are you kidding me, game? I'm just gonna end up not using any sounds anymore because of this. It's so annoying. So annoying. Alright, I'm just gonna have one sound going on then, and that's about it. Or maybe I cannot hear it because I made the sound option for it here a little bit too small. Although I should be able to hear it. Yeah, I should definitely be able to hear it. Yeah, we can definitely hear it. There we go. It was a little bit too small, that's why we couldn't hear it. But I will put like a different sound, maybe like a metallic sound, right? Which is gonna be a little bit more interesting, because at the moment this one kind of sounds like a door, and we definitely need it to be a little bit different. All right, well, we made it to the back of the building here. Fade Pixels, welcome, buddy. Welcome to Livestream, dude. I'm still supposed to figure out a way to get that as an option, right? If the power is on, you can turn on the power over here. If the power is off, you cannot do that. That's kind of the combination that I want to do next, right? So if the power is off right now, as it is, as you guys can see in the back there, we cannot press this. We should not be able to press this. So this should actually be pretty easy to do. If I go into the settings here of the button itself, let's see. We're going to have 3 conditions this time. So at the moment we have 2 conditions, right? We have, if the game detects me being inside here and me pressing the circle button, we activate this. But we need another option. We need another condition. If this is green, then it is going to work. So the way it's going to do that is by simply grabbing this on button over here and connecting it to right over here, C. Okay, so as I was saying, right now, as you guys can see right there in the back, the red is light, right? Which means we have no power into the sawmill. So if I go here and press circle, nothing happens, as you guys can see. Nothing happens. But if I go over here, I turn this on, and then I go back here, look at that. It works. Man, making games in dreams is just so satisfying. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a blast with this one. I am not a developer myself. I don't really know exactly any coding, but doing it in dreams is just so easy. So easy. This is so good. And now if I go back here, turn this off, no more power, right? And I press on circle, it doesn't work anymore. Man, that is so good. I think what I'm gonna do here, I think I'm gonna have maybe like a something telling me that no power, right? I do want to have like a sign somewhere telling me that there's no power into the system whenever those things are activating, or whenever the red light is there and we're pressing on circle here. I want this to say that there's no power. The way I'm gonna do that is I'm probably gonna have to make like a different system that's gonna detect me sitting here, me pressing on circle, and also the red light. And if these 3 conditions are met, then we're gonna be getting a message saying no power. So let me go ahead and try to do it right over here. Let me go ahead and grab me a microchip. There's gonna be a separate microchip. That's gonna be going inside here. And as you guys can see, small changes, small work like this, like just getting the sawmill to work, it takes a lot of work. We've already been spent about 2 hours trying to get this to look as good. And it is working, at least. I'm definitely learning more and more how to do things in dreams, the more I keep on playing the game, for sure. Alright, so as soon as I was saying, we're gonna get detected in there, in the zone. As soon as I also press the circle button over here, I don't know exactly what the signal manipulator is in here and why it goes to off though. Maybe we need this as well. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we also need this, right? So we need this going in here. One of them. 2, we need this signal manipulator going in here to turn that off. Next up, we need the end gate over here. There we go. And this one going in A over there. Next up, so we have this condition. If we're sitting in that space and we're pressing the circle button, which is going to go into B over here, and another condition, the light is red, which is going to be this one over here, and going to C, then we're going to be getting one of these text displayers, right? That's going to be saying no power. So the way I'm going to do that, I'm simply going to just place a text displayer maybe like right about here. Yeah, let me place a text displayer right about here. Just like that, if I can, if I may. Let me actually remove this text displayer and add another one. Let me go. I just went inside Sasquatch's head. Just for a second, guys. Give me a second here. Let me go with the text displayer going into right over here. There we go. Let me also go into the settings and make sure the text display is going to be straight, because I want to place it on this one. I didn't place it the right way. Text displayer right over here. There we go. Go inside the text displayer. Remove. Actually, I will want to have maybe the border, yeah, but I don't want to have this in the shadow. This border is probably going to be all red. Just like that. And this text is going to say no power. Coding and stuff like this is just so good. I mean, that's what's great about Dreams, is that you don't really have to do coding like typing it in, right? Like that crazy code pages that you're seeing in the games, in game development. But in here, you're actually doing visual coding, which is so interesting. It's really rewarding, especially for somebody that doesn't do code and doesn't do game. It's really rewarding when it actually works. Let's get this one going here. No power. And of course, we can also activate a sound, right? Whenever we're hitting on that button, nothing's going to happen. We can hear the button, but nothing happens. And we're definitely going to want to have the button going as well at the same time. I don't know what font to choose here. I will definitely improve the way you choose the fonts in this game for sure, because at the moment it's pretty difficult to choose the font that you want to display. Alright, so that's going to say no power, but I want it to be popping up like above right over here. Like a message, right? Coming in from this box. Just like that. No power. Right, and that text display is going to be activated only once those three conditions are met. So let's go with that. But at the same time, I also want to have the sound that the button is making, right? Which is this one that's going to go right over here. There we go, and this one is also going to be going right over here. And let's test this out. So, as I was saying, the light is red. Wait, did I just hear the sound? There we go. We can hear the button. But we're getting the no power message, of course. Look at that. That is so good, though. That is so good that it works like this. Now, I think what I'm gonna do, instead of, I mean, I do want to have the button sound as well, but at the same time, I would like to have another sound, kind of going and saying, making like an electricity sound, right? Like the buzz, like a buzz sound. That would be really good, actually, if I do that. So let me go into right over here. This one, and pull this one a little bit to the left. All right, and let me go ahead and search for an electric sound, maybe. Yeah, let's go with electricity sound or something. Electric, maybe like that. Let's see. No, I don't want music, buddy. I want sound effects. Actually, that's what I want. Let's see what I can hear. I mean, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I think this sound is appropriate. So I think I'm going to place this one over here. Activate this. And now, if I test it out and press circle. There we go. That's more like it. It's not working because we have no power. Awesome. That works. And now, if I go over here, I also want to have that electric sound playing when I'm turning this on. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to jump into... Actually, hold up. Let me go ahead and grab me this electric sound over here. Bring the electric sound to this one. There we go. And when this one turns green, it should make that sound as well. So let's test it out. There we go. We can hear the electric sounds. The problem is, why did it keep on going like this? That is crazy. I just wanted to go once. That is so much sound. I just wanted this one to go once, not all the way. So I'm not gonna have it in a loop. I'm just gonna have it going once. That's it. All right, test. Keeps on going on again. Oh, actually. Oh no. I think it's fine. Yeah. There we go. And now, look at that. It's activating. That is so good. And now we're not getting the error, right? That's telling us that we don't have any power. Another thing that I could do, instead of just having that thing telling us that we don't have any power, maybe I should just instead add a red X, just showing a red X, not telling us exactly what to do. Because when you see a red X and you're pressing something, you're thinking, what's really happening? I should try to fix this up, right? But then you maybe see the light back here and you're like, I gotta make sure I turn on the power. That's what I gotta do. And then, boom, you're seeing the X again, instead of just saying get no power, right? Yeah, that's probably what a little bit better to do like that. So the way I'm gonna fix it is by simply going into this one. Let me go into simply going inside here, here, and go with X. There we go. That's more like it. That's what I want to see. And this one's gonna be much bigger. This is gonna be completely rounded up into another circle. And I think that's gonna be just like that. We could also have this one a little bit transparent, to tell the truth, to see behind it. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's go with about 90 degrees maybe, transparency. Just like that. So now, if I hit on this, boom, it's just showing an X. That is so much better. So much better like that. I actually love that a lot. And another thing that I want to add is maybe a little bit of a... oh god, no, I didn't want to switch to that. Maybe a little bit of a brightness for the actual text itself. I could go ahead and just make the text red and remove this. Yeah, you know what I think? What do you guys like? Do you guys like this more? Or do you guys like it to be white on red? What do you guys think? What should I do here? Let me know in the chat. I would love a little bit of input here from you guys. Yeah, maybe have it a little bit like this in the X. What do you guys think? White text or red first one? Do you mean this one, Matteo? With the red bezels or red background and the white text? I do like this one the most. I think it kind of looks a little bit better compared to the other ones, to tell the truth. I feel like it's a little bit easier to see when it's like this. That's why I wanted to have it like this, instead of having the whole thing red. So if I go over here and I press, wow, it's also lighting up like crazy. Look at this. You like the other one? Let's just try the other one and see how it looks. That one may also look good, to tell the truth. That one may also look really, really good. So let's just make this one again red, kind of the same red that we have in here. Let's also disable this one. This one also has a little bit of light into it when we turn it on, so it's gonna be awesome. So let's test it out. Okay, it's not bad, but I think I gotta make it bigger, much bigger. So let's go with maybe this. Oh god, this size, yeah. But let's also go with more light. Let's go with, I don't know, 18 for the light or 20? Yeah, let's go with 20 for the lights. You know what? This is a much better one, Matteo. I like it like this more, yeah, for sure. So it's not telling us no power, right? Which is great. I really wanted to have it like this. I don't want my game to tell you what to do. I just want you guys to figure it out on your own. But of course, as you guys are seeing me build up the Sawmill here, you are understanding how this is gonna work. But in the future, maybe some other features I'm not gonna show off in the live stream so that nobody knows how to make them work. Add anything related to the port? I haven't added anything related to the port just yet, Daedra. Not just yet because I haven't managed to get to that, and that's probably gonna come in an update very later on. Not just yet. Hey Braxton, welcome buddy. Welcome to live stream. You are seeing me right now building something really crazy, which is of course the system of the sawmill. It is working absolutely amazingly. So if I turn this off, there we go. That's confirmation that the power is on. And if I hit on this, boom. It's working. That is so good. But if you turn this off and then I try use it, look at that. It's not allowing us. Man, that is so good. Now, another thing that I gotta figure out. I've gotta figure out how not to hold on the button. I just want this thing to just simply work, right? So I'm not quite sure exactly how to do it, so I don't have to hold on to the button. Are there any more commands? Yes, Braxton, you can go ahead and test out exclamation cam 2, for example, and see what that does. Do I think will I do any Skyrim streams? Definitely not. I'm not a fan of Skyrim. I've never played Skyrim, never enjoyed playing Skyrim, so I'm not gonna play any Skyrim on the channel, no. It's one of your favorite games. Yeah, something I've never enjoyed. Alright, so, another thing that I want to do, we want to make sure this also works for the square. Actually, the square doesn't need to, because the square just simply cuts it off. Even if the power is on or off, all you gotta do is just turn it off, that's all. Fran, welcome to the live stream. So how am I gonna make this button just simply hold, right? Instead of me holding the button. Let's see here. How do I get this to work? Because I don't want to hold the button. I don't understand why it's having me hold the button. I just want to push it once and that's it. That's the keyframe, that's the small button, that's the circle, that's controlling it and going into here. Oh, I think I know exactly why, because as you guys told me in the chat, I need to make me this one, but I didn't want to do it because I had to connect the buttons again, all of them. So let me make myself, I guess, not a signal manipulator actually. Let me make myself a selector right over here. So the selector is going to select it either on or off, right? Oh, but off is going to have to be square. So on is going to have to be the on button, but the next one is going to be the square button. But the thing is, I want to press different buttons. That's kind of the thing. So for example, I want to add another condition here. If I press square, something else is going to happen. So we got circle, we got the zone, and we got square, and we got the zone. Oh, hold up. I think this is actually going to have me doing either or circle and that, but I only want to have two conditions here. I'm probably going to have to make this system all over again for the square button. And another system for the circle button. That's probably going to have how it's going to have to do. Man, this is a lot of work though. The one and only gaming show. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. I mean, at least for now, we got it to work kind of how I wanted it to work. Yeah, hold up. I gotta turn on the power. There we go, buddy. And this one is not working. Interesting. All right. I guess I could just hold on to X, to circle to get this to work. Another thing that I want to do though, I want to add a animation to this button. I also want the button to be pressed as well, not just the sound of it, right? So let's just make this a little bit more difficult. So that's going to be the keyframe for what? Oh, for the button turning the light on, but I also want the button to be pushed itself. So let me see how we can actually push the button here. So that's gonna push the button inside. And I also want to go ahead and push the circle. Where's the circle I want there? Is it this one? No, that's for square. This one. I also want to push the actual button itself. Button icon, actually, I should say. Alright. Look at that. It works. I think the animation is going to work perfectly. So let me test it out again. Let me zoom in a little bit here to see how it works. Look at that. The button is actually getting pushed. That is what I wanted to see, buddy. And also that circle sticks with it, which is great. It's exactly what we needed to have. That is so good. Alright, and another thing that I gotta do, I gotta make sure this same animation is gonna be applied for this one, for the red button to stop the entire system. Now, I have a feeling I just gotta remake this whole system for the button, for the red button, similar. So that's gonna be showing that over there. Gonna be showing that over here. What if I have a different one of these end gates right over here instead? And what I'm gonna do for this one, I'm gonna go with square on the first one, I guess. The second one is gonna be the zone that's gonna go over here, just like that. So if I have that pressed and I sit in the zone and I press on square, we're then gonna have a different keyframe activated, right? Which is gonna be this one. Is there a set release date for this one or not yet? Like you almost finished with the game. Flix, I don't really have a set release for this one because I've been working for this one for about 2 years. Keep in mind, I'm only doing this one from time to time whenever I want to have a little bit of fun and just do a little bit of work here with in Dreams. So I don't really have a set release date for it. I guess I'm just doing it as I can, trying to get this to work the way I want it to work. So I'm not really planning on releasing it at a specific time. I guess it's gonna be released when it's gonna be ready. That's all I can say. Alright, this is gonna be a circle actually. Hold up, we need a square here. So let me also get this one lower down. Nope, that's not good. So yeah, there's no set release dates as I'm no developer. I'm not planning on making any games with this, any money with this. This is just me doing something for fun. So I have absolutely no plan for it just yet. We also have to go with the sound here when that's getting pressed, right? So this condition goes here. It also goes in the sound here. And what this button is going to do is going to stop everything, the entire system. But I'm not going to tie it up just yet because I have no idea exactly how to get it to work. So if I press it, you guys can see that it's at least working, right? We're hearing the sound, we are activating it. And when that's going to happen, we're probably going to get maybe something else happening around here. But for now, at least the buttons are working. All I got to do now is just figure out how to get this to work without me having to hold on to circle, as this is a little bit of a issue for me. Braxton, you love the new commands. That is awesome, buddy. I'm definitely going to keep on working more with the commands here, trying to improve them a little bit, as at the moment they're kind of... I mean, one thing that I want to do with these commands that you guys are using in the chat, whenever somebody's activating camera 1 or camera 2, I want to have some sounds activating as well, so that I can actually know that somebody activated it, so I know at which camera I should be watching at. At the moment, I'm just looking at this one because somebody just activated it, I guess. I see that Ben is trying to activate camera 1, probably gonna have to do it again, but I'm not quite sure exactly why it's not working for you instantly. It's probably gonna have a cooldown or something like that. But I want to have like a sound, a confirmation sound, so I know which camera I should be watching and when I'm chatting with you guys. What will happen if you press both of the buttons at the same time? I mean, nothing. As you guys can see right now, I'm pressing one square. The sound is glitching out, so we cannot hear it anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, that is happening. But at the moment, only this one is working. Only the circle one is working. But I'm trying to make sure it holds the click there instead. I'm not sure why the command is not working for you, Ben. I'm really not sure why the command is not working for you when you're trying to change the camera. It's so annoying when it's not working for you. It's working for the other ones in the chat, but for you it's not. So I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. Because the trigger is already set for the sponsors, which are you guys. Oh, there we go. It worked now. Apparently somebody else triggered it. All right, let's keep on going here. Doesn't matter. Oh, actually, I think it. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't work. It worked. It worked for Mateo, but for some reason, it doesn't work for you. I will fix all these commands eventually, I guess. It's just a little bit of extra work that I got to do during the before I start live streams. All right, so we got the buttons going without any issues. Everything is popping up. If I press on it, the power is off, of course, and we cannot play this, which is great. I'm so proud of this system so far. If you turn this on, now it works. All right. Another thing that I'm going to have to do here, probably, I'm going to have to get a notification telling me to press the square so that we can turn this on and off. That's definitely something I got to work on implementing into the system here. And what I'm going to do, let me go into the settings of this. Let me make this one sustain like that. But let me also add in another icon, which is going to be not another icon. Actually, is going to be another one of these text displayers over here. Which is going to show the square button, right? Yeah, we definitely want that. But this is going to show whenever I'm going to jump into the area. Right, that's going to go like that. Remove the shadow, remove the border, remove that. That's going to have to be just a simple square command. So let's go with square. Hold up. Square. There we go. That's gonna be fully white. For some reason I cannot see though. I have no idea what it is. Where are you, buddy? The heck? I cannot see that square symbol anywhere. Why can I not see it though? I'm not quite sure. Let me just grab this one out of here then. Now we can see it. There we go. And I'm gonna place it right over there. Let me grab this thing out of the box and make it bigger so that we can at least see it. So that we know that we gotta press on square here. I could just have this one popping up on the back of this plate instead. You know what? That may actually be a little bit better because it's probably gonna be a little bit easier to see. Yeah, let me do that. Let me grab this one, put it in. Wait, I cannot put it there. There we go. Let me pop it to the back of the plate here. And this one's gonna be going straight on the plate, right over here. Just like that. And this is gonna tell people to press on the square button. And then they're gonna know that they gotta press on the square button to activate something. And I guess they're gonna have to wait and see what. Get this one here. Center it down on this side. A little bit to the back there. Alright, so now, if I make my way over here, look at that. It is showing up. Perfect. But of course, it's glitching out because I have to go into edit mode. Close everything up. Go back in here, close this one up. Reset, save, and now we're gonna test it's gonna work perfectly. Alright, play. Let's see. There we go. So now it's showing that square button, right? And hopefully people are gonna figure out that, why is it showing square? What if I press square? Boom, that happens. And they're gonna be like, ah, I get it then. Okay. This makes sense. I kind of like the game like this, though. I really enjoy these type of games that don't really have that much UI surrounding you, right? It just shows a little bit of UI here and there, but most of the UI is just popping up on the actual objects. And I kind of like it how it works like that. I feel like it's really, really good. For example, over here as well, we only see those buttons, the UI, popping up on the actual buttons that you can actually control. Which means if you press it, boom, you're seeing the interaction, you're seeing the actual action happening. And that is working. Look at that. Look at the red one as well. That's doing a great job as well. Love it. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think that is going to be about it for today's live stream, guys. We've been going on for about 3 hours over here trying to build this up, and I kind of really like the system. I really like how everything has turned out. And not only that, but most of all, I like it that the system is working as intended. We gotta do quite a bit of combinations here in order to get the sawmill to work. This thing is not gonna just simply be powered up. So it's gonna be really fun. And I think we're also gonna have quite a few more things, of course. We are gonna probably have us having to have like some sort of a key, right? We gotta find some sort of a key somewhere, maybe inside the office there, in order to come over here and open this up. This doorway, this little door here, is probably not going to open up unless I'm going to make my way inside right over here and grab the key from, I guess, one of these lockers. We're going to be able to also hide inside. Not quite sure exactly how we're going to be able to do this, but I guess we're going to have to test it out, see how it goes, and yeah, I guess we're going to have to wait and see how that goes in the future. Anyway, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time with this one. Just trying to see how I did this whole system work. And, of course, we do have a little bit more fixing to do. I do have to make sure that the green button here is going to just stay open as I hit it. And then we got to hit on the red one in order to close it up. Just like that, let's say, right? So, yeah. Anyway, bye, everybody. Thank you very much for watching.